It's all right. All right. So moving right along. Let's see where are we at? All right, 152. All right. That was a fun topic. I liked it. It was fun. We'll go back to my misprinted thing. I'll fix this, by the way, for the afterwards. Star Wars. Star Wars. We got Star Wars news, folks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. We got
That's
woke
right, we do.
acolyte news. We got woke
Oh,
acolyte
yeah.
news and Darth Maul news. So what do you want first? You want Darth Maul or acolyte news?
Let's go with acolyte news.
Mhm.
Let's see what's going on with the new and the
Okay,
fresh,
let's go.
and then we'll talk
like,
about the old and the busty. Because I have a hot take on.
I feel like I should put my Mike Zero wig on or something.
There you go.
All right. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. Look, guys, we're just having fun. All right. So much love to you, Integrity. I ain't mad at you, man, and I hope you know that. I feel that you do. But look, man, everybody's got their own opinion, and you know what? Even if you think that I sucked that night, and that and I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying, even if you think that Jeremy cleaned my clock, dude, I got plenty of messages from people who thought that, and I had plenty of messages from people who told me that they thought that I just totally nailed that. So, you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're just here talking nerd stuff, man. So I noticed you guys kind of got into a little bit of a thing there, don't worry about it, right? Don't worry about it. You guys, everybody's good.
Don't worry.
Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So, Star Wars rumored working title and plot details for the Acolyte revealed. Uh-oh. It already kind of sounds like a Mike Zero title, though. From comicbook.com.
Yeah.
From comicbook.com. All right, here we go. The Acolyte is the most mysterious of all the Star Wars TV series. It's probably because it's the only thing that Kathleen Kennedy is allowed to work on, right? That's probably why. Is that why?
Well, it's going to get canceled if you don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen.
Because she's getting fired.
Well, yeah.
I mean, got fired 2 weeks ago.
Well, no, you know what? It's probably not going to get canceled because it's the only thing that they have to keep her busy, right? So that she's not working on anything else. So that the Favaloni verse is able to continue.
Keep her hands full with that.
I mean, thank God for the Acolyte. Otherwise, she would have known that Luke Skywalker was coming to the Mandalorian, because she didn't. I mean, they kept it a secret from her. They actually filmed the thing without her knowing. Right. So that's one of my favorite stories ever. Honestly, that's one of my favorite stories ever that Mike Zero and all them and Doomcock have told is that she literally didn't know that Luke Skywalker was going to be in the finale of The Mandalorian.
Right.
The president of the company.
Unaware.
No. Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah. But all right. So, all right, here we go. So, The Acolyte is the most mysterious of all the Star Wars TV series currently in development for Disney+. We know that The Acolyte will be set in the time period of the new Star Wars High Republic line, which is set 200 years before the Skywalker saga begins. However, at the same time, it's been indicated that The Acolyte will mark the end of the High Republic era. So, we get to see the end first, making it a potentially pivotal chapter of the Star Wars franchise. Now, there are new rumored details about the Acolyte floating around online. Imagine that.
I'm sure there are.
Oh, details. Yes, about Star Wars, which may reveal some key story details as well as the show's working title. You ready for this? According to Illuminati's report, the Acolyte will, as theorized, examine a key pivot point from the Star Wars canon. How the age of prosperity that was the High Republic fell into the shadow of the dark side again. The reason the High Republic was an age of prosperity, I should say, had a lot to do with the fact that the Sith Empire had been destroyed by the Jedi Order, leaving the light side of the Force reigning strong. Obviously, the Sith rise again in power since Darth Sidious is plotting the downfall of both the Republic and the Jedi by the time the Skywalker saga starts in The Phantom Menace. But how and when the Sith begin or began to bounce back is a mystery that certainly needs to be answered in order to properly bridge the canon together. Brian, you got something? I hear you breathing, bro.
I already don't like this.
Uh-oh.
What?
Okay, well, no. Okay, I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around it, okay? So, like, the High Republic is what? Like 200 years?
200 years. Yeah, 200.
Okay. All right. So, like
200.
When did they say in the Phantom Menace? I have to stop myself because I always say Phantom Menace.
I know.
The Phantom Menace. When they last experienced the Sith?
1,000 years.
Okay, so I'm just like, these are the time periods that are starting to annoy me. It's like,
well, they may not have known, though. I mean, the Sith didn't die out. I mean, obviously.
No, that's very true. But like, are you going to tell me like the Rule of Two started 200 years ago? Yeah, like that.
Well, no. I mean, that's what no, because as somebody's pointing out here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Where was it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you with my breathing.
No. Yeah, Cherie says, yeah, Brian. Please,
damn it! I'm sorry. It was for dramatic effect. I apologize.
Oh yeah. So Gavin Cooley says wrong. Jedi didn't destroy the Sith, or Bane did. He killed all the other Sith for the Rule of Two. But here's the thing, though.
That's Legends, though.
Yeah, but that could have happened 1,000 years ago. That's why you don't see so many Sith running around. That's why they think that the Sith has been extinguished because there's only two, dude. That makes actual sense. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, but what this is making it sound like is there's more than just the two. It's like, oh, Siths are coming back to power again.
Well, no, I mean that's what Palpatine was all about, was the Sith coming back to power. So I mean you had to have a lineage of two that led up to Palpatine,
but to think that the High Republic was the Republic. That's what that's why I have an issue with the High Republic, I guess, because I can sit 200 years. I mean, what the heck? How did it change in 200 years? The Phantom Menace was the dark side taking power. Before that, it was light side all the way. So it's like it kind of diminishes the first movie if you think about it.
Well, I think the idea is that it's all, Phantom Menace is when they show face. That's when the dark side show face and kind of start to reveal themselves. This is supposed to be the planning phase. This is when that planning started.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's another way to maybe that would probably rectify the situation. If we got the one person that we've always wanted as fans, ever since that opera scene in Revenge of the Sith. If we got to see that, or Tenebris, you know what I mean? Like if they could make that a thing during the High Republic era,
which I think they are.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, the timelines would match up perfectly.
Let them get to it. Like that's
very true. I'm just like,
we got to let them get to it, right? That's what I've been trying to tell William too, right? Like, William, dude, they're gonna give you the stuff. Like, William's like so bent out of shape about them.
He's not a Star Wars fan right now.
No, I mean, he's like so bent out of shape because like he's like, I want to see different stuff. Okay, well, that's great. Well, they're giving you some of that stuff, man. The Acolyte, they're giving you the stuff like set
all
before
over the
all
place.
this, like and somebody asked about a Knights of the Old Republic movie. So so Double Down, like there are no like official things for a Knights of the Old Republic movie right now. What it is there are rumors that they want to do something with it, but nothing in there. Hey, there is the guy right here, the Gold Man.
This is a woman.
This guy right here says, "I hope Plagueis is a woman to trigger."
Oh yes, absolutely.
I didn't even read his comment, but you know what? When Gold Man says something, usually it's gold, pun intended. And I like it, and I take it, and I'm happy about it. So, by the way, if you like Star Wars, go subscribe to the Gold Man. Gold Man has an excellent Star Wars channel. great takes on Star Wars. You may not like them all.
I got you, Gavin.
Yeah,
I understand.
you may not appreciate all of them sometimes, but you know what? You gotta respect him because I tell you what, the dude knows his Star Wars, man. And one day, I mean, him and Dawson, you know, we were doing this breakdown
Started
of
a
all
year
this stuff.
ago.
Wasn't that long ago. No, we got through the prequels. We got to get to Solo. We got to get to Solo and do that movie. And we're gonna watch it. We're gonna do it as a watch party and do our breakdown as we go through it. So we're gonna do it. In fact, I'm gonna get a hold of you this week, and I'm gonna get a hold of Dawson this week, and we're gonna talk this out and like nail something down. Cherie, none of us know what we're doing on Discord.
Yeah,
like,
no, same. I have no clue.
You know what you do?
I'm never on there.
You just go into it. You just go into it and you just chat. It's just a chat room. That's all it is.
Hello.
It's just
Say
chat.
hello.
You post something, they post it. It's like a message board. That's it. Goldman says yes. The Attack of the Clones review was one of the funniest streams I've ever been on. We had some fun with that for sure.
That was a fun watch. I remember.
Yes, it was.
Good.
Yes, it was. Love the puns. Okay, so back to this Acolyte thing and trying to figure out what it's because I got a third story about Star Wars too that actually it's part of the Darth Maul thing, right? So just don't get too excited, you know, Brian. It's not like I pulled one out of nowhere. But it deals with that though too. Okay, so here we go. So blah 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 blah. They're trying to bridge canon together because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put together a complete story, obviously, right? So that 3 generations from now, they can all our grandkids can look back and go, our great great grandkids can look back and go, hey, that's all the Star Wars stuff from point A to point B.
Pull out the tome of Star Wars.
Right, exactly. We won't see it. We'll be dead, but they will. The Acolyte's working title will reportedly be Paradox. And it's a title that will certainly get Star Wars chat threads going with theories about what kind of inside joke or big secret that title is implying. The main character in the series... The main character in the series will reportedly be named Aura, although it's obviously not yet official and could conceivably be code for a different character name entirely. Since the Acolyte is taking place in a totally unexplored space in Star Wars canon, there may not be a whole lot to reveal in the main character's name. Look, the logo looks cool. Can I just say that? The logo looks pretty cool. I'm just saying, looking pretty nice. Look pretty nice.
Might have fun over there.
Just saying. Look pretty nice. One of the writers of the Star Wars, the High Republic books and comics, Cavan Scott, seemed to indicate to our Comic Book Nation podcast that the Acolyte will indeed be its own sort of standalone story, even if it does chronicle a pivotal point in the battle between the light and dark sides of the Force. What happened was people were getting excited about the High Republic as we were creating it, which was great to see. And there have been all these other plans as well. But the great thing that Star Wars is so good at is taking the things been worked on over here. Hold on. What? This... they write this stuff so weird sometimes. Okay, which is great to see. And there have been all these other plans as well. But the great thing that Star Wars is so good at is taking the things been worked on over here.
Wow.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, this thing's been worked on over here, so let's bring it together. Okay, that's better. The High Republic is as an era goes on for an awfully long time because it's that period of time before the fall of the Jedi, and so it's been really exciting to see other threads of Star Wars coming in as they've been developed as well, and see us all working together to get to that for the final parts. But yeah, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? The Acolyte is expected to go into production in 2022. So apparently the name that they're working under right now is Paradox. Paradox. Yeah, I saw the the proofreading is not strong with them. Let me tell you. Or the people that they're interviewing, like they're literally taking them, like the people kind of like in their own mind going, well, yeah, and like half sentences, and they got to quote them, so it is what it is. But I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think that it's called Paradox? Does that excite you? I mean, just hearing this kind of stuff. I mean,
a little bit more, yeah. Like I said, I think if they could figure out a way to, because I mean, it'd be plausible that Sidious would be young. I mean, I'm sure he's extended his life somehow. Like I imagine there'd be some kind of a tie-in, being that close to what we know is like the main continuity thus far. So like, I'm hoping they can bridge everything together and make it click. So.
Okay, so I gotta address this. I gotta say something about this, and I'm just gonna be really quick about this. Monkey Jeebus says here, if Doomcock is Commandant, he is one complex person, very high production values by creating two characters with two very different feels. One is a fascist and one is a nerd in a Doctor Doom knockoff mask. Okay, so a couple of things. I wouldn't say it's really high production. It's just green screen. He's just standing in front of a green screen, and I mean, he's got a mask on. That's it. Also, the characters are not all that different. If you really watch both of them, they both talk about very similar things. And here's the weird part: if you listen to Commandant talks a lot of stuff about the occult and like using like seances and the supernatural and like occult things. And have you noticed something lately? Doomcock is like literally doing seances and stuff, like trying to look into Kathleen Kennedy's office to see if she's going to be fired or not, and reading tea leaves.
Yeah, tea leaves.
Just saying. Also, one Commandant is very Nazi in nature, which is, yeah, it is. But the thing is like with Doomcock, it's all about saving our culture. They won't come out and say we're trying to save the white people, but you ever notice? I mean, if you really want to see it like really exposed, we talked about it before. We did a 2 cents on nonsense about it. Watch the one on the Rocketeer.
Oh yeah,
because that one is very revealing, actually. That's it. Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, like, it's very similar. And I know someone who's done an analysis, actually, a voice analysis, and it was high probability that they were the same. So, and that's not our friend Max, by the way. But yeah. So there you go. But yeah, as far as the Acolyte, like, look, I'm looking forward to the Acolyte just for one. Scotty.
Yeah. That hurts my heart.
Hey, Cherie, if you got questions about Discord, Scotty can lead the way. Scotty runs the Discord. Scotty made the Discord. He is awesome. So yeah. No, we're talking about the Commandant stuff. I'm talking about the Commandant stuff, man. It's very scary. What's up, Krypton's Core? Good to see you, man. But yeah. So anyways, the Acolyte. I want the Acolyte to be good, honestly, for no other reason at this point. Yeah, it's Star Wars. Yes, I want it to be good just because, I want it to be good. It's Star Wars, right? But I want it to be good just to fly in the face of those guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
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 I want it to be amazing and be like received, and then them try to be like, oh well, yeah, I mean it was Kathleen Kennedy that was in charge of it, but then like halfway through production they took her off of it, when everything was going south there, and
Yeah.
and they made her get off of it, and so then they were able to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like they're gonna do to Masters of the Universe, like everybody complained, so they fixed it, even though it's physically impossible because they already had Masters of the Universe season 2 locked.
It was Dave Filoni that fixed it, not Kathleen Kennedy, guys. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So, what about you, Austin? Are you excited about the Acolyte? Are you a big Star Wars fan?
Oh yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. I really enjoyed that episode of Visions that brought in the Acolyte and talked about it. That what a great tease, and little for those that don't know. I'm super interested, man. I think this is an opportunity to kind of see it, like I said, see the seeds of where the dark side and everybody started to plan their comeback, started to plan their revenge and all of that. Exactly. So yeah, man, I'm super. I hope it's I really hope it's kind of like in the vein of Boba Fett a bit, kind of gritty and a little bit darker in tone and things like that. But man, I'm super excited. This is probably my most anticipated Star Wars project, like even over Obi-Wan and
Really?
And
yeah, when they announced
man.
this, when they announced this, I was all about it. Like I was like, yeah.
I do, like, I am so excited for Obi-Wan, obviously too, but I am also like, I really want to explore some non-era stuff while still having the current era stuff go, like the Mandalorian and Andor and Obi-Wan. Like, I think we can all be happy and do both at the same time. So,
well, that, and when do we get to see the Sith?
I
never do.
Yep, I think that's going to be here. I think this is it. This is the Acolyte is the place, if any, for Sith to show up.
So. I hope so. I love the dark side stuff. Like that's that's some of the best part of Star Wars.
That's the good stuff, man. They focused for so long on the good, on the good side, the Force, the light, and let's give me the dark side, man.
Right?
Give me come to the dark side. We have cookies. Right? So yeah.
Snickerdoodles, man.
We got snickerdoodles.
It will be good to see that. It will be good to see them branch out, and give us some stories, that are different, than what we've seen before. So, I'm looking forward to the Acolyte. We have till next year.
Nice.
So
awesome! I can't wait for that. That's going to be good.
I am curious to when they announce like who's going to be writing and directing and all that. How much Filoni is involved, but whenever they decide to announce
Favloni and Bob Chapek and Iger
Favloni,
Don,
Favloni and Don. That sounds like a band.
Favloni and Don, yeah.
Favloni and Don coming to a city near you. Tickets now at Ticketmaster.
They play Don Henley songs.
They're playing Vegas, I hear. Ruben wants cookies. Cherie wants cookies.
Yeah, the dark side has cookies, man. That's the best part of the dark side.
So Protoss, here's the thing. Like, actually, no.
Oh, dude, it's done. It's been filmed.
Yeah, it's in the can. But here's the thing. Like, I have agreed with you, Protoss. Like, I really don't care about this. Like, I haven't. But just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard something that made me care. I was like,
a couple of weeks ago. Man, there's some rumors coming out of that thing that they're gonna hit on some stuff that I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you watch The Bad Batch. It's like,
yeah,
you're not gonna be disappointed. I'm
yeah,
like, ooh.
I was like, okay. You know what? Let's take a look at that. So
give it a shot.
Maybe I don't care about Cassian Andor as a character, but I may very well care about the people that are around him in this one. So we'll see. And Cylon, you just don't know, bro. Spaghetti tacos are the bomb.
I don't know, man.
You know what? If you guys want a Spaghetti Tacos t-shirt to prove Cylon wrong, We've got them at our Teespring. You can get them, and they're all priced. By the way, our Teespring is the lowest priced Teespring you will ever find.
Heck yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Like when they're like, hey, because they give a suggested price of like $25 for a T-shirt, and I'm like, nope, we're doing it for $15.
Yep.
So you don't see me like talking about a bunch of sales on our stuff because like literally we're like at least $10 below what they want to sell it for. So So there you go. You're Scotty. I think I need to send you a spaghetti tacos T-shirt. I'm going to send you a spaghetti tacos T-shirt, Scotty, and I expect you to wear it.
Make it happen.
Okay, Darth Maul news. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Darth Maul news. You ready? Darth Maul solo series rumor has Star Wars Twitter whispering.
Yeah, because nobody cares. Oh.
Whoa!
Twitter doesn't. Dang, that's a hot take, boy.
I was waiting for this one.
Man, where'd that come from? Jeez, man, that hurts.
Violence. Let the man die. Let him rest in peace. Darth Maul is dead. Let it go. No. I'm sorry. I don't want to know any more about him. That dude Vince said it in the comments earlier. His story has been told. We're good.
I feel like you just cut my legs off. That's exactly the sound I made when you said that.
Brian, that's like a kick to the groin.
Oh,
that sound the whistle, man. Brian's here to throw a soccer ball into all your groins.
But no, think about it.
Think
about it. Do you really need to know anything more about Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Come back on
dude,
camera,
all this
man.
stuff. Dude, hold on. Brian, no, you know what? I'm going to call shenanigans on you.
No, I'm not. Because let the man die.
I'm calling you out on this, Brian. Here's why. We just had a conversation the other day about Solo, right?
Well,
and you said no. You said you wanted to know. Answer this. You said you wanted to know about the Concord Dawn stuff.
Or the Crimson Dawn stuff.
The Crimson Dawn stuff and what happened. And that's what this is about.
Animated or live action?
Animated.
Dave Filoni style.
Still. I don't know, man. I'm starting to be more cynical about it. And I know we just talked about this.
Yeah, Blake is right. Blake, that Crimson Dawn story arc is the one Darth Maul arc that must be told.
It's gotta be told, man. They've been teasing it for so long.
Now, look, I don't want the George Lucas. I don't want the George Lucas in the future thing, like teaching Darth Talon to come back and for the sequel. Right. I don't want all that. Darth Maul's dead. He's dead in the sequel trilogy. He's dead in the original trilogy. Obi-Wan sliced him and diced him. Okay. But this story, dude, that was started in Solo that shocked us all when he showed up. Come on, man! You just said the other day that you wanted to see that story.
I get it, but I'm telling you though, I'm starting to feel like William. I want to see a different era of Star Wars. I am tired of that era. I want to see after Return of the Jedi. Phil,
you're gonna see.
Please, I don't want to gonna. Does that make any sense?
We are. That's dude. They're doing it all at the same time, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, just quit giving me stuff that takes place during the original trilogy. The Crimson Dawn. I would rather see the Crimson Dawn stuff with Kira. Afterwards.
Well, I'm sure she'll be there.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure she'll be there, but
that's the other part of the story that I got to tell you about. Because there's more to the story. Let's do that. Let's read on, shall we? Shall we read on? Let's talk about this. Darth Maul solo series.
Catching me on a bad day about Maul, man.
I guess so. Man. You're like Lucy Lawless down here. Like,
let him die.
Bro? Come at me, bro. Like Lucy Lawless down here looking good. She always has, but she's just like, okay, so come on, man.
I thought he died in 99.
Dude, man, look at that.
I'm kidding, dude. I said the same thing about Boba Fett. Okay, can we be honest here? I said the same thing about Boba Fett. I was like, nah, he isn't cool. He went out like a punk. And then what happened? He had knee rockets, so I stand
He
corrected.
had knee rockets.
Just saying.
Yep.
All right.
Enough said.
So Star Wars fans are expressing their satisfaction after learning of the new rumor that Disney Plus is developing an animated Darth Maul series. A new rumor suggests Darth Maul will headline his own animated series, and Star Wars fans couldn't be happier. The rumor originated with Cinelinx and suggested Maul would lead a series exploring his time with Crimson Dawn prior to the events of Solo, a Star Wars story. The cast would reportedly include Sam Witwer, come on, returning to voice Maul, along with the Clone Wars alums D. Bradley Baker, who voiced the Clone Troopers, and Matt Lantern, who voiced Anakin Skywalker, though it's unclear who they'd be playing in the Maul show. The outlet also asserted that Paul Bettany will once again return to play Dryden Voss, the antagonist of Solo and one of the leaders of Crimson Dawn. Whether there's any validity to this rumor is unclear, but either way, Star Wars fans are excited. Here somebody says Book of Boba Fett trailer and a rumored Darth Maul focused show. It's a good day to be a Star Wars fan. That's cool, like mock-up with pictures together there. Somebody else says the best is yet to come. Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, Maul, The Mandalorian. There's some cool things there. Book of Boba Fett trailer, rumors of an animated Maul series. Today's a crazy day for Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, just tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet. It just talks about like when Darth Maul debuted and all that stuff. So this is after the events of Clone Wars, Maul appeared in Solo, which was released in 2018 after Maul's initial Clone Wars arc. There it was revealed that he was a figurehead of the criminal organization known as Crimson Dawn. Chronologically, Maul's next appearance was in Rebels, when we saw him face Obi-Wan in a rematch that culminated with the exiled Jedi killing his former foe once and for all. A Darth Maul animated series would provide an added boost to Star Wars animated slate, which currently consists of the second season of The Bad Batch and the upcoming animated feature, A Droid Story, which, whatever. I don't care about a droid story, but Brian, you that doesn't interest you, bro?
Yeah. It kind of feels like a prequel to Solo almost.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. Well, okay.
No, I'm just like I said, I feel like William though. Like I'm really tired of just drumming up stuff in this era.
Mask of Shy all over here. Just like
let it die, but tears fall down on me. Oh,
let it
I was
die. Let it die. Let it die. Just tell old Darth Maul, let it die. Let it die. Let it die. Let him die. Let him die. Cut him in half at one time. Just let him die. When I see old Darth Maul rising up from the grave, I just look at Brian. I hear him say, just let him die. Let him die. Let Darth Maul, let him die. Obi-Wan killed him. Just let him die.
That's why you never mix two holocrons together.
Never cross the streams.
Never cross the streams with holocrons, man.
No. Okay. So, but here's the other story. Okay. So here's the other thing, and this kind of goes to what we're talking, because it's about Crimson Reign, right? With Kira, because this is actually in the comics right now. Okay, so this is going on in the comics.
This is what I get for not paying attention. Dude, I kind of checked out, honestly, with Star Wars and like the High Republic. I got the first book that came out, and I just kind of was like, it didn't interest me too much.
Touched it. Yep.
So like I wasn't too enthused about it, but I was just checking Audible, and there's like 6 or 7 new books. I'm like, oh no, I'm like way behind. I gotta, and some of them look intriguing, so I'm like, all right. maybe it's time to. And the comics have been fantastic. Did anybody check out the Darth Vader run that they had?
Yeah.
Where he built his castle on Mustafar.
Yep.
And all the cool stuff with Lord Momin. Dude, like that was some great storytelling right there.
Just saying. Obi-Wan killed him dead. Killed him twice.
Seriously, he halved him and then he came back as a spider.
Yeah. I mean that. Yeah, that was
Spider legs.
Right.
Masker Shy says that was from the Lorax though, but this was sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Vader has a castle on Mustafar, dude. That's where he's at in Rogue One.
In Rogue One.
Yeah, and then not only that, but if you've watched the Spooky Tales that the Lego Halloween did,
I haven't seen it yet. I have not.
Oh my gosh!
You know what?
So great.
When I'm done, you know what? That reminds me. When I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna go watch it.
It's awesome.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Oh, okay. It's like they turn Vader's castle into a tourist attraction.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious, dude.
So check this out. Star Wars Crimson Reign will answer sequel trilogy questions. The upcoming Star Wars limited series Crimson Reign is set to answer 3 big questions that audiences had regarding the sequel trilogy. The upcoming limited series Crimson Reign is set to answer 3. I love it when they're like, "Hey, this up here, same thing right here." Okay, it's going to answer the stuff if we haven't established that audience had regarding the sequel trilogy. As Kira meets Ochi of the Knights of Ren, it's hopeful that fans will get answers. Is it Ochi or Ochai or?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
when I thought Ochi was the. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean
part of the Knights of Ren. So when Kylo Ren's henchmen appeared in the Force flashback sequence of The Force Awakens, they were an instant source of mystery. Although the Rise of Kylo Ren miniseries offered some elements of their backstory, there was a lot that was still left open. In contrast, Solo, a Star Wars story, began the stories of Crimson Dawn and Kira, but their fate remained unknown. With their reputation as a crime syndicate in the galaxy, it became unclear where they went throughout the rest of the saga. Similarly, as Ochi the Sith assassin was revealed in a quick flashback in The Rise of Skywalker. He was in The Rise of Skywalker. Remember they were talking about?
They didn't say he was a Knight of Ren though.
He was a Sith assassin. Yeah, they said he was a Sith assassin and part of the Knights of Ren. Yeah. His significance in the final film made it seem that he should have shown up earlier. Now, all of these questions might be getting answered. Star Wars Crimson Reign is set to follow Kira as she leads Crimson Dawn following the events of War of the Bounty Hunters as they cross paths with the Empire. They also run into the original lineup of the Knights of Ren. So it's like the original band, guys. How often do you get to see the original band get back together? Based on Darth Vader 17, written by Greg Pak with art by Raphael Ienco. It seems that Ochi will also be joining the title. The limited series is promising to develop these 3 aspects of the films that were relegated to the background, despite their alleged importance. Although the story is set between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, there are many directions it could go. Here we got Kira here, 1,000,000 stronger than 1, 1,000,000 stronger than 1. Giving Ochi a little bit of a massage here. You know, Kira looking all nice. And
being chill. Yeah, that and Leia and, Han and everybody knew about him.
Yeah. Some guy's arm is like sitting over here. Could be continued over here. Something's going on. He's got pockets up at the front, and a couple knee pads. All
I can say about this is whatever they can do to make Rise of Skywalker make just
a little bit better sense for you,
a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
I think we could all say the same. Like,
yeah. Even with that, yeah. So while the Rebel Alliance is at a low point in their fight against the Empire, Crimson Dawn appears to be at their height of power, teaming up with Ochi and the original Knights of Ren. Kira poses a challenge for Darth Vader. She had previously proven herself in a duel with the Sith. who took notice of her training. With the extension of her story, it seems likely that readers could learn more about her training, which presumably came from Maul. As Ochi returns to his role as an assassin instead of Vader's personal servant, Crimson Reign is offering new context for his actions in The Rise of Skywalker. As the limited series fills in major gaps from the films, the history of the Knights of Ren could be the most consequential component. When they first showed up in the comics, it was alluded to that some members had been lost even before the sequel trilogy, although the leader, Ren, is still with them. Crimson Reign could see the Knights morph into a smaller group. Star Wars Crimson Reign #1 will release on December 1st.
Dude.
So, just saying,
All
there's some
right.
good things to look forward to. I'll tell you what, if you guys aren't reading Star Wars as well as watching Star Wars, you're missing out on some great Star Wars. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it when people
Big
say, like,
time.
I shouldn't have to read something for it to be good. But here's the thing. You're talking about the lore of something that's all connected, and they've gone and done a great job of establishing that all of it's canon. And when it's all canon like that, my gosh, I mean, come on, guys, like,
It
Yeah.
makes what you're reading matter that much more.
I haven't been reading, but man, I'm going to be now.
I'm lazy. I got Audible, man. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. It's so
free book first
It's
month,
so
dude.
expensive, man. It's so expensive to keep up with
$14.99. It's not
all
too
the
bad.
comics and stuff. Oh yeah, no. I mean, if you're
the comics, yeah, no, I do a lot of channels on YouTube that'll show the panels and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. There's some different ways that I mean, it's hard to sit through and read it all, especially when you get behind, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah,
absolutely.
there's some Comic Storian is a great one that does these, like, dramas and stuff like that, of them and everything. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So
And
there
then
you go. So there's
some good like review videos and like lore videos where they break down
Deep
the
dive.
comics and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
So those are always nice.
Yeah, so there's some good stuff, man. Star Wars is not dead. Okay,
No.
Star Wars is alive and well and has some great days ahead of it. So anybody who tells you otherwise, they just don't know what they're talking about.